There's an old bus stop just outside of town, where Highway 17 cuts through the Carolina pines. Most folks never paid much attention to it, but to an 8-year-old boy named Danny, that little patch of gravel was where dreams were born. Every afternoon when the school bus left, he'd sit there all alone, with his books beside his worn-out shoes, still half a mile from home. He'd watch those 18-wheelers come rolling through the pines, then pump his little arm up high as they crossed that county line. And when that air horn thundered, you could see his young face shine. He said, "One day I'll drive a big rig just like that daddy of mine." He dreamed of diesel smoke and open roads, white lines beneath his wheels, a long-nosed truck and a heavy load, and knowing how freedom feels. But sometimes dreams must travel through the valley dark and long, before the Lord turns midnight into the breaking of the dawn. His daddy kept an old black and white above the fireplace, a younger man beside his truck with pride upon his face. He'd tell the boy of Texas, of the Rockies capped with snow, and every tale made Danny say, "That's the life I'm gonna know." But shortly after Danny turned 9, he started sitting closer to the television. Then he couldn't read the blackboard at school. Month after month, the world around him grew dimmer, until one rainy morning, a doctor took his glasses off, looked across the desk at his mom and dad, and said, "I wish I had better news. His eyesight will likely continue to fade, and son, you'll never be able to drive a truck." That sentence hit like thunder, but no air horn followed through. The road he'd seen before him slowly vanished from his view. Still he sat beside that highway, though the trucks were only sound, and raised his arm toward shadows as those big rigs shook the ground. He dreamed of diesel smoke and open roads, white lines beneath his wheels, a long-nosed truck and a heavy load, and knowing how freedom feels. Though the doctor said you'll never, there was something in his soul that kept believing heaven hadn't closed that final road. Somewhere along the way, Danny got a hold of the Lord. Or maybe it's better to say, the Lord got a hold of Danny. He learned about blind Bartimaeus, who cried out when Jesus passed by, and how the crowd told him to be quiet, but he only cried louder. So every night, Danny knelt beside his bed and prayed, "Lord, I know you don't owe me anything, and even if I never see another white line, I'll still trust you. But if it's your will, please let me drive just 1 mile in a big rig of my own." The years went by, his faith grew strong, though his eyesight faded weak. He learned to walk by trusting God when he could hardly see. Then on his 18th birthday, as the morning filled his room, he opened up his eyes and saw the flowers start to bloom. For the first time in years, he saw his mother's face clearly. He read every number on the clock across the room. He ran outside and counted every pine tree by the road, then looked toward heaven and whispered, "Thank you, Lord, I can see." Now he could see the open road, the white lines clear and bright, the shining chrome, the morning sun, and headlights in the night. What the doctor called impossible, the Lord had brought him through. And the dream the darkness tried to steal was finally coming true. At 20 years old, he climbed aboard his first big diesel ride. His daddy stood below the door with tears he couldn't hide. Daddy turned the key and heard that old Cummins come alive, then reached above and pulled the cord. That air horn split the sky. Before he pulled away, his daddy noticed a name painted across the hood in gold. He said, "Son, every trucker names his first rig. What you decide to call her?" Daddy smiled, looked down that highway and said, "Daddy, I named her the Miracle, because every mile I drive is one the Lord gave back to me." Now the Miracle rolls down the highway with a young man at the wheel, hauling freight and living proof that faith in God is real. And when he passes that old bus stop, he pulls that air horn strong, for every child who has a dream and fears the dream is gone. Yes, sometimes dreams must travel through the valley dark and long, before the Lord turns midnight into the breaking of the dawn.